Paul Masterton.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and it's a pleasure as always to follow my friend from across the water, the member for Belfast East. I wanted just in the few minutes that I have to come back to talk about what my constituency, the community that I represent, are doing to implement the Armed Forces Covenant at a local level and to pay tribute and to do right by repaying the debt for veterans locally. And my local authority, East Renfrewshire Council, works in partnership with two other neighbouring authorities in Inverclyde and Renfrewshire to ensure that our Armed Forces personnel and veterans actually want to come to stay in the area, because they know that if they come to live across that region, they're going to be with a local authority who has them at the heart of the services that they provide, as well as coordinating access to housing, homeless services, social care, welfare benefits, literacy support, and as well as referrals onto statutory models through our local community covenant, the Council, and safeguard the healthcare of Armed Forces personnel by ensuring that they're known to all local healthcare professionals as well as local NHS specialist services. Those who have served in the Armed Forces also have access to our Veterans Gateway, a consortium of expert organisations specific to the AFC who all offer different support to those in need. And north of the border, one particularly important partner is Poppy Scotland, who offer incredible support to the AFC through their many branches, including in particular the Armed Services Advice Project, which is provided by Citizens Advice nationally throughout Scotland. That programme is embodied at East Renfrewshire Citizens Advice Bureau in Barrhead, offering advice on housing, benefits, debt and much more. And importantly, Madam Deputy Speaker, what Poppy Scotland also offer are breaks for families, for respite, and they also offer employability services which support the family as a whole. Other members have touched on issues for families, and that key part of the programme is extremely important. There are over 500,000 veterans in Scotland of all ages, many embattled by homelessness, unemployment, loneliness and other complex issues. And for all the fact that there are these great services out there, many particularly vulnerable veterans don't engage with services unless they have somebody with whom they have confidence and someone to go with them. So many do miss the vital appointments, which in turn impact negatively on many aspects of their life. So I really wanted today to pay tribute to an organisation called Fares for Free, which was set up by David Gibson in 2016, which offers much needed transport assistance to veterans. They provide free transport by asking taxi drivers to give up 4 free fares a month to help veterans access important services and combat loneliness. They've paired this project with a campaign to provide wheelchair-accessible vehicle staff trained by ex-service personnel, and they also provide mental health first aid-trained drivers to transport, accompany and support veterans, building up friendships and sharing confidences. I was really surprised when I became a Member of Parliament when I went to the Coming Home Centre in Govan, which isn't in East Renfrewshire but it's just across the boundary in Glasgow, how many gaps were there. And I think for a public which honours and values its armed services, they'd be shocked to know the extent to which we still require volunteers to get second-hand furniture and to dip into their own pockets to go to the supermarket so that a veteran has a bed to sleep on and milk in the fridge. The AFC is fantastic, but in and of itself it's not enough. What matters is whether or not it's being implemented on the ground. And I very much welcome the great steps taken by this government and the progress updated today, but we do still have quite a long way to go before we can really give ourselves a pat on the back.
James Cleverly.